outstanding salaries, we have to add 2 salaries which will be recorded in your P&L account and once again in the balance sheet liability side. Now we shall begin with your profit and loss account. It is a continuation of your trading account. So we have to take this gross profit. For debtors we have PDD, so you have to minus that PDD. So debtors 6,500, creditors 1,200. Hello everyone, I am Harshita, lecturer, Department of Commerce, Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. My dear students, today we are in the third session of your chapter 9 of first PUC syllabus, that is from part B, Financial Statements 2. So we were discussing about 12 marks problem. So let us quickly begin the session. Before that, we shall see what are the topics that we have discussed in a previous session. So in a previous session, I have covered this topic, that is we had solved a 12 marks problem where we had to prepare trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet for 12 marks. And make note, it is a very important as well as compulsory question under section D. So they'll ask for 12 marks and this will be the last problem of your question paper. Okay, so let us quickly see what we are going to discuss in this today's session. So in today's session, I am going to solve a 12 marks problem. So this is a question paper problem. So let us see how we have to prepare. What are the accounts that we have to prepare? Of course, you already know what are the accounts to be prepared. Trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet. Trading and profit and loss account is one account. We have 2 parts there. So your first part will be trading account, which is prepared in order to know the gross profit or gross loss of the business. And the next part of your income statement, that will be profit and loss account. That is a continuation of your trading account, where you will take the gross profit or gross loss and continue with your entries, so that we will get net profit or net loss of the business. Next, at the end, we will prepare the balance sheet, where the total of assets should be equal to total of liabilities by taking all the adjustments. Okay, so we shall begin the session. So this is a question paper problem. So from the following trial balance, prepare trading and profit and loss account for the year ending 31st/3/2016 and balance sheet as on that date. So we have to, they have given us trial balance as well as few adjustments, where they are asking us to prepare trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet on 31st/3/2016. Now you would be familiar by seeing the trial balance itself, you can segregate where these accounts has to be recorded, whether it is in trading account or in profit and loss account or in the balance sheet. Okay, so see here. Trial balance as on 31st/3/2016 they have given. So let us see, capital, where do we record? We will record in the balance sheet. Drawings in the balance sheet. Purchases and sales. So this is purchases amount 8,900 and 15,000 is sales amount. We will record in trading account. Next we have stock, that is your opening stock. So we will record in your trading account. Returns, so which means that it is purchase return and sales return. So we will record in your trading account. So this 280 is sales return and 450 is purchase return. Okay, so hope you are clear about it. Next, wages, we will record in your trading account. Building, it's an asset, so balance sheet. Freight charges, so it is a direct expense, trading account. Next, trade expenses, so we'll record in your trading account. Advertisement, so we'll record in a profit and loss account. So advertisement has to be recorded in the profit and loss account. Next, interest, so it is interest received, so profit and loss account. Taxes and insurance, profit and loss account. Debtors and creditors, balance sheet. Bills receivable and bills payable, so this is also in balance sheet. So this is debtors amount and this is creditors amount. Here it is bills receivable and here it is bills payable. Next, cash in hand, so we'll record in the balance sheet. Next we have salaries. Salaries is an indirect expense, so profit and loss account. So hope you are clear about it. So the total of both the side is 48,000. Now coming to these adjustments have to be recorded twice in your solution. So stock they have given, that is closing stock. So we will record in trading account and in the balance sheet. Next, insurance prepaid. So we have to deduct from the insurance, so which will be recorded in your P&L account, and in the balance sheet, that is in the asset side. Outstanding salaries, we have to add two salaries which will be recorded in your P&L account and once again in the balance sheet liability side. Depreciate building, so we have to deduct in the balance sheet and we will record in the P&L account. So P&L account and balance sheet. Next, provide for doubtful debt at 5% on debtors. So this is nothing but your PDD. So we'll record in your P&L account and minus in the balance sheet from the debtors. So hope you are clear about the question. So this is how we have to record. Next, we shall start solving the problem. Now we shall begin with the solution. So we shall write the heading Trading and Profit and Loss account for the year ending 31st/3/2016. And your format is in the debit side, it is expenses or losses amount, and credit side revenue or gain amount. So we shall start with the trading account. So we will start with opening stock. So 2 opening stock. Next we have 2 purchases. And here in this problem they have given returns also. So minus returns, which means that what? Purchase return. So this is purchase return. Then we will record the direct expenses. So we shall go through the question here. So opening stock. So opening stock 1200. Opening stock 1200. Purchases. So purchases. Yes, purchases 8,900 and purchase return 450. 8,900 minus 450. 8,900 minus 450. So let's see how much. 8,900 minus 450. So we'll get 8,450. After that, so we will record direct expenses. So let us see what are the direct expenses we have. Yes, we have wages. So wages 800. So any adjustment on wages? No. So 2 wages 800. After that, after wages, so we have freight charges 2000. 2 freight charges 2000. Next we have 2 trade expenses. And trade expenses is 200. Next, if you see other items here, so we don't have any other items under trading account. Purchases is done, stock is done, returns is done, wages, freight charges and trade expenses. Now coming to your credit side, we have buy sales minus returns, that is sales return, the amount in the debit side. So this is sales return. Then buy closing stock. So sales amount, let us see how much it is. So sales 15,000 minus 280. 15,000 minus 280. So 15,000 minus 280. So we'll get 14,720. 14,720. Next we have closing stock. Closing stock is given in the adjustment, that is 10,000. So closing stock 10,000. So total both the side, that is 14,000. So 14 plus 10, 24,720 minus 24,720 minus 1,200 minus 8,450. 24,720 minus 1,200 minus 8,450 minus 800 minus 2,200. So once again we shall check. So 24,720 minus 1,200 minus 8,450 minus 800 minus 2,000 minus 200. So we'll get 12,070. So 12,070. So this is what? So this is gross profit. The balancing figure is to gross profit carried down. And this is balancing figure. So hope you are clear about it. So total both the side is 24,720. So your gross profit is 12,070. Now we shall begin with your profit and loss account. It is a continuation of your trading account. So we have to take this gross profit. So how do you take? By gross profit brought down. So how much gross profit we got? 12,070. Now we have to take all the indirect expenses and income. So we shall start from here. That is, so the first indirect expense is interest. Interest they have given, that is 650. Now the amount is in the credit side, so it is an income. So by interest received. By interest received, that is 650. Next, what you have? P&L account. Salaries we have 800 and at the same time we have outstanding salary 200. So you have to add. So salary, two salaries 800, add outstanding salary 200. So outer column 1000. Next, so we shall see once again. So we have, here we don't have anything. Yes, we have advertisement 240. So we have to take that advertisement 240. Any adjustment on advertisement? No. So to advertisement. So to advertisement 240. So once again we shall check our trial balance. Anything left out in your P&L account, advertisement 240 is done. Next we have interest is done. Taxes and insurance 430. So for taxes and insurance we have insurance prepaid, you have to minus. So how do you write? To taxes and insurance 430 minus prepaid 100. So to taxes and insurance 430 minus prepaid. So prepaid is 100. So taxes and insurance is 430 minus 100. So that is 330. So hope you are clear. Next, taxes and insurance done. So these are all salaries is done. Now all the accounts in the trial balance is done. Now we shall see the adjustment whether we have recorded at least once. So stock, closing stock we are done in your trading account. Insurance prepaid done. Outstanding salary is done. Depreciate building at 5% per annum. So it is an expense. So I have to record in the debit side. So to depreciation on building. Let's see what is the value of building. So depreciation on building at 5% and the value of building value is 22,000 into 5%. So 22,000 into 5 divided by 100. So 22,000 into 5%, 1,100. 1,100. Next, depreciation is done. To provide for doubtful debts at 5% on debtors. So you will write 2 PDD, provision for doubtful debts, 5% on debtors. So what is the value of debtors? So debtors is 6,500 into 5%. 6,500 into 5%. So you will get 6,500 into 5%, 325. 325. So we have recorded all other items. So and the adjustment, whatever the adjustment we have recorded at least once. Now we shall see whether it is net profit or net loss. So when you balance, let us see what is net profit. 12,070 plus 650. 12,070 plus 650. So we'll get 12,720. So 12,720. So your credit side is more. 12,720 minus 1,000 minus 240 minus 330 minus 1,100 minus 325. So we'll get 9,725. 9,725. So this is to net profit carried down. And this would be the balancing figure. So hope you are clear. 9,725 is the net profit. So you have to take this net profit in the balance sheet. So we shall start the balance sheet. Balance sheet as at 31st/3/2016. So first we shall record the capital. So capital, add net profit minus drawings. So this is how you have to show the capital. So now what is the capital? See the trial balance. So capital is 30,000 and drawings is 1,760. Capital is 30,000 and drawings is 1,760. So let's see whether it is correct. So capital is 30,000 and drawings is 1,760. In between we have profit. Net profit how much? 9,725. So add that 9,725. So here it will be 39,725 minus 1,760. So 39,725 minus drawings 1,760. So you will get 37,965. 37,965. So your capital is done. Now we shall go through the other accounts in your trial balance. So drawings and capital is done, purchases and sale is done, opening stock, returns is done, wages is done. Now building we shall take it later because it is a fixed asset. Freight done, trade expenses, advertisement done. Interest is done, taxes and insurance is done, debtors and creditors. For debtors we have PDD, so you have to minus that PDD. So debtors 6,500, creditors 1,200. So debtors 6,500 and creditors is a liability. So creditors we shall write in the outer column 1,200. For debtors we have PDD, provision for doubtful debts, that is how much? 325. So 6,500 minus 325. So 6,500 minus 325. So we'll get 6,175. 6,175. Okay, so this is how you will record the debtors. Now coming to the next one, debtors and creditors is done. Bills receivable and bills payable. Bills receivable is an asset, bills payable is liability. So bills receivable is 1,500 and bills payable is 700. So 1,500 and here it is 700. So this is bills receivable and liability, bills payable 700. Next, coming to the next one, bills receivable and bills payable done. Cash in hand 1,390. Cash in hand, it is an asset. Cash in hand 1,390. So we are done with the trial balance. Now coming to your adjustment. So at least twice it should be recorded. So once it will be recorded in your trading profit and loss account. Now we have to see whether all the adjustments are recorded twice. Now closing stock, once we have recorded in your trading account, now we have to take in the balance sheet. So your closing stock is 10,000. So closing stock is an asset. So closing stock 10,000. But we have left out our building in the trial balance. We shall record it now. So building is left out 22,000 and we have depreciation 5%. So 22,000 minus 5%. So building 22,000 minus depreciation, that is 5%. So 5% depreciation is 1,100. So 22,000 minus 1,100. So 22,000 minus 1,100. So we'll get 20,900. 20,900. Next one. After that, yes, insurance prepaid. So it is an asset because prepaid expenses 100 rupees. So we'll record in the asset side. Insurance prepaid. Insurance prepaid 100 rupees. Next we have outstanding salary. It's a liability 200. Outstanding salary 200. Next, after that, we have done with the depreciation. Provide for doubtful debts 5% on debtors is done. Now we shall total your balance sheet. Let's see whether it tallies or not. So 6,175 plus 1,500 plus 1,390 plus 10,000 plus 20,900 plus 100. So we'll get 40,065. Okay, let us see whether it is correct this side. 1,200 plus 700 plus 200 plus 37,965. So same answer will get 40,065. So both the sides are equal, which means that our answer is correct. The total of assets is equal to total of liability. Our balance sheet have tallied here. So this is how you have to solve for 12 marks, where you have to prepare your trading profit and loss account and balance sheet. So my dear students, hope you have understood today's session. See you all in my next session with a new topic. Till then, take care. Thank you.